Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Off to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run, it's Udo. Breaks into the clear. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Levitt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second down. Using his legs, it's Thomas. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. And that one's picked off. What a play. The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Powers through.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A quick throw out left, complete. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fine time now, rolling to his left. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's 11. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Sun Devils will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The catch. Touchdown, Arizona State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Pass not complete. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky it didn't end up fumbling.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's Levitt. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to the air in the first play. Makes the grab. It's Staley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep to the right. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Udo. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Thomas. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The sure hands, it's Thomas. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
14, Tennessee, 7.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Levitt. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
That's reeled in. It's Udo. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The Sun Devils are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, and you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press.
With the score, Arizona State 14, Tennessee 7.
So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. It's a fumble. Scooped up with the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Trying to find room. It's Udo. Oh, look at the quick cut. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Levitt. Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Catch made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Oh, he just goes down with the defenders closing in. It'll be a sack.
You know, once you leave the pocket, you're a fish in shark-infested waters for this defense, and they got to him in a hurry there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Sure hands. It's Brazil. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looks right for a quick completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
He's missed it. The extra point is no good.
That keeps the score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here. A solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep here. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to... Oh, and he fumbles! Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's Thomas. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try the ground game here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled there by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Lewis.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Nice grab. It's Lewis. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Volunteers are in the red zone now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Vols! As they come roaring back now. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's Levitt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a pack like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Punt over the middle. It's Moss. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Off target with a throw. Incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arizona State 27, Tennessee 20.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. He keeps it. QB draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now the offense dialing up a draw play, but it goes backwards. Not exactly what they were hoping for in that play call.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Look out, room to run, get some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Running with purpose. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. What a stiff arm. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Pounding away with the run game. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looking to scramble. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 27.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid game there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He lets it rip. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.